Hi, hello, how are you all doing today? Listen, I'm gonna just be straight up honest with everybody right now. I'm currently not feeling too well right now. I'm actually feeling the complete opposite of well. I'll give you an example. If I sound a little weird right now, let this be known, back of my throat or in the in-between area between the nostrils, the olfactory senses, and then also my throat and all that type of stuff. It's really messing with me right now, and it's really annoying. It flares up a lot whenever I wake up in the morning, and then around this time right now, around nighttime, as you can tell that right there through the window. So I'm gonna do my best to make the video because I have no sick days, because I'm not allowed to have any because I refuse to give myself some unless it gets really bad, and that has happened before, usually with my teeth. For people that don't know, I have a lot of problems with my back teeth. There's a whole story with that one. That's a whole other video. So anyways, as of right now, I'm kind of just I'm real out of it right now. So give me some time to recuperate. So, but nonetheless, I will continue with the little video, and specifically with the title of this video, which I don't even know what it's gonna be. It is very cold right now, and this is probably not a good idea to do this right now, but there's a whole slew of individuals and people, all inside, and it's real hard for me to film in there. So it's okay, so I'm gonna come over here as far away as I can. This is good so far. It suffices the moments of what I'm trying to do. Nonetheless, so there were two things I wanted to talk about today, and specifically there were two videos I wanted to make, but I don't know which one I want to make, so instead I'm going to talk about this one. So you might see it in the title and thumbnail of this video, and it is called Star Wars Republic Commandos. Now, listen, for those of you that don't know about this game, because I didn't know about this game when I was younger, back in the early 2000s or whatever you want to call it, back when I was way younger. I remember seeing my first ever instance of actually coming in contact with Star Wars Republic Commandos was at a Walmart. It was way back then. I was with my brother, and we went to the Walmart to get a game for the original Xbox. I had no clue on what I wanted to get. I just knew we wanted to go look. And there were three options I remember seeing, and the first two that I saw was Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, and then after that there was also Star Wars Republic Commandos right behind the plexiglass container where you look behind the walls. They had the old Xbox bullshit there, and it was a whole cool. I don't remember much of the surrounding area because I was too young to comprehend the idea of existence, but I was able to comprehend Star Wars. So whenever I saw that there, I remember they had three options to get either one of those, any one of those three, but we can only choose one. So with all of our decision making, we chose Battlefront 2. So that's how it goes. Nonetheless, I'm not saying Battlefront 2 is a terrible game. That I have had a tremendous experience playing the original Battlefront 2 on the original Xbox. It has stuck with me forever. Even on 360, whenever you could backwards compatibility became a thing, I still played Battlefront 2 and on the 360, and then even further into the existence. I remember there was a point where I had a cousin who didn't want Battlefront, the first Battlefront. He was giving it away. He didn't really want it. He was you want it? I had the second one. I remember this conversation specifically. I was in his room, and he asked, he's hey, do you want this game? And I was fuck yeah, I want this game. It's fucking sweet. And I remember during that whole point, he also mentioned, he's yeah, I don't need it because I have the second one. Second one's better. And I was fuck yeah, bro, I'm down with it. And I love anything Star Wars. That's just how it is. As you can tell, Boba Fett, I love anything Star Wars. But anyways, I digress. So let's continue with the conversation. During this point of whenever I was able to get both games, the original Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, and again, I played them both like equally the same amount. I had so much fun with them, with the starfighting in Battlefront 2 and the cool like exclusive maps that are on Battlefield 1. And I felt like the AI in Battlefront 1 seemed more like, you know, like a lot. Like I felt like there was a lot more AI fighting battles and bigger battles and stuff like that in different locations comparative to Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2, I just remember, from what I remember, there was of course a big battle moments and stuff, but it didn't feel like as grand as it was in Battlefield 1. The only difference though is I absolutely love Battlefront 2 simply because of the clones. I absolutely love playing with the clones. I loved it. There were clones, of course, were in Battlefront 1. Like and one of my favorite maps was the Geonosis map. It was absolutely fucking amazing. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, listen, I do apologize. Like I won't lie to y'all. It's only specific. There's a few people in this world that genuinely know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, besides all that hoopla of like Battlefront 2, I will talk about. For the main thing I am going to talk about right here is Star Wars Republic Commandos. Now, in this state of the video, I'm going to probably put up like what am I going to put up? What was I going to do again? Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm going to put up a clip. There you go. I'm going to put up a clip of the Battlefront, not Battlefront. What the fuck? I'm literally delusional. But I'm going to put up a clip of, let me just put the fucking thing up. Anyways, you see it right here. There it is. Look at it right there. It's pretty cool. So what you're seeing right now is currently it's not remastered, because I would absolutely love it if they made a remastered version of this game, but instead it's this. It is just a re-release on a newer generation of consoles. I think this was on for the PlayStation 4 or 5, if I'm correct. I don't know. I don't remember. But like you could see it as it is. Like it looks genuinely well. Of course, the graphics are a little updated because newer consoles, more hardware, more power. But oh my god, the game is still phenomenal. It's so much fun to play. If you look at this, even like with the graphics of it is now, it is such a pleasure to play this game. And now the reason why I'm bringing this up right now is because I actually do have Star Wars Republic Commandos on the Nintendo Switch, and I have been playing a little bit of that of recent time, only because I am in a Star Wars mood. I won't lie to y'all, I've been in a Star Wars mood for a little bit. So far, Star Wars Republic Commandos have been sufficing that little niche within my life as of right now. I would love to play the original the Battlefront games. I would love to play the new Battlefront 2 games. You guys say new, but I mean, yeah. Like, I know people don't like them, but I mean, I genuinely have fun with them. I don't really go into like any hardcore stuff. I just like the way they look, and I like playing like the Galactic Conquest, the clones. That's like the best one version I want to play. The other ones I really don't give a shit about, but that one's just genuinely fun, and it looks good too, and it's just a whole good experience. I genuinely do like that, so I would like to continue to play that version of it right now, but I really can't do that because I don't have ability to play shit. So instead, I've been playing two games mostly: Stardew Valley and Star Wars Republic Commandos. Both starts with an S. Both very good games. But nonetheless, if you have the chance to play Star Wars Republic Commandos, I highly encourage you to check it out. It is usually almost like completely for free in every instance of finding it online, whether it be on the Nintendo Shop, Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. Wherever you would find it online, literally it's probably at like a highly discounted price. If not, in some cases, it's free. I remember getting Star Wars Republic Commandos on a sale on the Nintendo Switch for like not even $1. Like it was like 99 cents or some shit like that. Because Nintendo Switch just have they have good sales when it comes to third party other like games or whatever the fuck, right? And the same thing with like actual, having the game. I remember also, and anyways, after like the years have passed, I remember getting the game, the Star Wars Republic Commandos. I remember getting it via online because it was on sale. I got the actual original case with like a little booklet inside, all the cool shit, right? It was still like in an okay condition. It wasn't like fucking pristine, but it was decently good. I remember when I got it, I was so excited because it was the first time I ever really wanted to play this game, because I knew nothing of it before. I just remember that there was this mythical game of like you played as these clone commandos, and you did this hardcore shit, and you had like these covert op missions, like stealthy. There was some horror. There was like some really cool fucking dynamics that for the game way back then, like it was really good. for it being a game that came out during the early 2000s, this was completely an underrated title that had no reason to go as hard as it did. The only sad part about it is that there really hasn't been that much traction within the Star Wars Republic Commando like series in general, or in that genre whatsoever. It was made back then, that was it. There was a few trailers put out of recent time for like a new revamped version of like just a re-release. It's literally it. The graphics look a little bit better because it's on a different engine, higher power consoles. There's more of like space to do like fuck shit. So because of that, I still do appreciate that like the following of people that do have with the game. However, I would absolutely love it. I know I'm not the only one too. I know I'm beating a dead fucking horse here, but it would be such a tremendous like fucking offer is to be able to play another. If it was a remaster, that'd be fucking sweet. If it was a continuation of the game too, that would still be pretty fucking sweet too, because it did leave off on a fucking hardcore cliffhanger where you're like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? Guess what? We don't know what the fuck happened next. I guess the only like instance of what could happen in the future is like coming out right now within the cartoon, the Star Wars Bad Batch series, where they do hint at certain commandos and they show them throughout the series, like a few instances for like little like I guess fanfare or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, oh my god, it's so cold. I duly appreciate this game. It is such a fucking tremendous thing to play. It was so much fun to play originally and go through the experiences of it and like see all the cool shit they added within it, the cool dialogue that goes on between the banter between the clones. The amount of joy that I had with this game was so much fun, and I thoroughly do enjoy it. It was such an experience that I never thought I could have whenever like an older game would provide of a modern time. And even now too, like I already beat the game way back when, but getting on the Switch too, I'm replaying it again on the Switch, and it's just a joy to play it. And also it has the added benefit of like, you know, being able to play like a first-person shooter game like handheld, just like throughout wherever the fuck you want to be at, whatever you call it. And it's actually really good one. Now keep in mind, I don't really fuck with the Switch that much when it comes to like a lot of different games or whatever. Like the only main ones I really did focus on was just Stardew Valley, Star Wars Republic Commandos, and then there's another game I completely forgot what it was called, and it was a game that I actually made 3 videos on not recently, but like way back then on my channel. If you go look it up, you'll probably look at it. It was a comfort game. It was a definition of lo-fi. Like it just seemed really fun. It has the aesthetic of, you know, having a base builder, and you like, you know, build a little farm, you do all your type of stuff, and you have little followers or whatever. But so far within that one too, I completely forgot what it was, but it was also a really tremendous game. If I could figure it out, then I would probably put it down in the description or like down below. If not, then oh well. But as of right now, I'm not going to talk about that because, again, this video is about Star Wars Republic Commandos. And that's what I wanted to get at, too. I've been really in a Star Wars-y mood of recent time because, thankfully, because the show has been coming out here and there periodically every week or so, I've been really excited to see it as time goes on. I have a feeling, I don't have a feeling, I think I remember looking this up, that next week's episodes is supposed to be releasing 2 episodes at once. I don't know why. I think it's because the whole fucking like series might come to, you know, this season's conclusion. I really don't know. Maybe they're late behind schedule. I don't really care. I'm excited about it. That's really it. And because of that, I have been in a Star Wars-y mood, and one of the games I've been really playing has been Star Wars Republic Commandos. And it is such a fucking treat to play that game, but also it does make me sad because it's like, man, I want to play the other games too, like Battlefront 2, specifically, you know, the newer one, Battlefront 2. Again, I know people don't like the fucking game, but I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I don't like the microtransactions within it. I don't like the star cards. Those fucking star cards are literally bullshit. But I mean, for the rest of it, like I think it's nice. Honestly, I think that's just the most common like theme that's been going on with these past videos. It's like with the reminiscing of like what I've been wanting to play. Like I've been really wanting to play Minecraft. I've been really wanting to play Smite. I've been really wanting to play a Star Wars game. I've been really wanting to play fucking Dead Space. And of course, I've been really wanting to play the Callisto Protocol. But haven't been really able to do any of that type of stuff. Been really like busy here and all that stuff. So it's like, oh well. And also, it doesn't help with the fact that it is like inappropriately cold here. And now I'm getting like sick, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna try my best to like heal up. So we're gonna see how it goes. And nonetheless, this video is going on a little too long for right now. I would probably make more of like content like this, but like, listen, I can't take a sick day because that's just how life is. So I would like to end off the video right here. Thank you all again for watching my little channel. I thoroughly do appreciate it. Hey, if you like what I have going on here, Again, keep in mind, this is just raw, like, honest opinions. As you can see, I don't have a fucking grand set to, like, film in, but, like, I'm doing the best I can with what I got. So if you like this type of aesthetic of, like, this lo-fi aesthetic, and you like, you know, this type of, like, you know, old and punk style fucking, like, talking, like, shit, basically, or whatever the fuck, like, old YouTuber shit, like, then please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, support us, share the little channel, share the video, help this little lo-fi community grow, like, that more and more people could get, like, you know, knowledge of us. Anyways, thank you all again for watching this little video. I thoroughly do appreciate it. Have a great night.